Right. Hello everyone and welcome back to Family Life Builders TV, where we're rebuilding homes and transforming society. In this video, I'm going to be spending maybe just 10 minutes to quickly take us through this. It's been on my mind and I know it's going to help and bless somebody out there. All right, so let's look at it this way. Why is it that people get married, and when they get married they really love each other even before, if there's nothing else there? People love each other. Without you I can't eat, I can't sleep, I can't breathe. Without your love I can't do anything. Then you realize that after some time, I can't breathe, I can't live, everything just disappear, and it looks like, well, I can live my life without you, you can go on your way. So what exactly is the problem? If you look at many of these things, here is the thing: if there's conflict in your home, things cannot work for both parties, the husband, the wife. And once things are not working between the husband and the wife, it is definitely going to affect the children. So why can't we look at how we can actually walk through this? So is it from the start that you both don't respect each other, or something happened? Now, most of the things that happen is expectations. So we both have our expectation, the husband have his expectation, the wife have her expectation, and at the end of the day, when these expectations are not met, then everybody starts behaving in a certain way. So today I'm going to be talking about breaking the hold of conflict in your relationship. So the first thing I'll say is conflict range from minor misunderstanding between you and your spouse, and sometimes it can be aggravated, it can increase, and at the end of the day it can be more serious that people end up with, we're going for a divorce. So conflicts arise as a result of unmet or unspoken expectation. Sometimes women feel you should understand what I'm feeling, you should know how I'm feeling, but sometimes, most of the time, men don't understand that language. You need to open your mouth and say what you really want and how you really want it. So your unmet or unspoken expectation can actually affect your relationship and cause conflict. Another thing is conflicts arise as a result of unresolved issues. Now, already you have the conflict, but when you don't resolve it, more will begin to arise, and then it becomes complicated. And once it becomes complicated, it can be very, very difficult to control. And at the end of the day, it's going to move into every other areas of your life. It's going to move into the life of the children. It's going to move into your finances. Because here's the thing: anytime you are angry, it beclouds your brain. Your thinking capability will literally die. And once that happens, what's the next thing? You won't be able to think right. And if you don't think right, you can't act right. And when you don't act right, you can't grow. And when you don't grow, what is happening? Then everything becomes stagnant. So you really, really want to look at how can you eliminate this. So the first thing you want to do is think about where you are now, and think about where you really want to be when you both got married. Where do you want to be, and where are you now? Don't you think, or do you think this consistent conflicts in your relationship have stunted the growth of your marriage, of your finances, of several areas of your life, of even your spiritual life, even your health life? Don't you think these things has affected you? Because God does not stay where there is all manner of evil. No, God does not stay there. And when God's presence is not in a place, then anything can happen. So all manner of things will begin to happen. So where are you from where you really want to be? How much has this conflict issue really affected you? That's the number one way to really uproot it. Then you want to make a decision to really change things. If you are not where you really want to be, where you really desire that you want to be, then you want to make a decision to change things, to make things work. And when you decide to make things work, things will definitely work. Once you make up your mind, and that's why I normally say things work when we work it. It's a function of time. It's going to work, but you have to work it, because over time it's going to show that you work it and it really works. The next thing you want to do is you want to identify your triggers. You want to identify what are those things that triggers conflicts in this relationship. Is it money issue? Is it parenting? Is it that if your husband is trying to train the children, you don't want your husband to train the children that way? You have to identify what is causing the conflict, what is triggering the conflict. So once you identify the triggers, then you'll be able to avoid it. Avoid it in quotes, because that you can't really stop, you know, those triggers, because they will be there. So the best thing you want to do is to put some measures in place. Probably a card. You want to remind yourself that those things don't bother me anymore. And that takes me to the last thing I want to say. You have to give up your ability to be angry. You have to crank that code. You have to give up your ability. You have to give up your self-righteousness. You have to give up the right to be hungry, the right to talk about everything, the right to see to everything, the right to be enmeshed in things. You just have to give up that right so that you can enjoy your relationship. Once you are able to do that, once you see where you are going and where you want to go, once you see a reason to really seek for help, once you see a need for you to stop being angry, to stop, you know, letting those things get to you, then things will change. Conflict will end. And lastly, I want to say this: if you really want help, seek for help. Look for those who can help you. Look for professionals. Look for professionals around you that can help you. Look for someone you can both be accountable to, so that at the end of the day, you enjoy yourself, you enjoy your home, and you live your best. So till I come your way again, keep becoming a better you, because things really work when we work it. Bye for now.